Hi, I'm Brian Rose, the founder and host of London Real and creator of the Speak to Inspire workshop. If you haven't already, go ahead and download the workbook below this video. It teaches you the ancient Greek structure for creating persuasive speeches, which will serve as the perfect foundation for this video. Today, you're getting a behind-the-scenes breakdown of my highly viewed TED Talk called Why I Left Millions in Banking to Inspire Millions Online. You'll discover the 3 most important techniques I used to create what I call the most important 16 minutes of my life. The speech that turned me into a key person of influence. By the end of this video, you'll know the secret to persuasive speaking while being your authentic and real self. So if you're in a career, but you aren't landing the opportunities you want, or if you're a speaker who can't break through into the limelight, or even if you're an entrepreneur struggling to get clients and customers for your business, then stay tuned because this video will help you become a powerful speaker who can take any stage and turn strangers into your most loyal customers. In video 1, you discovered the 4 big ideas you can use to deliver an award-winning speech to nearly any audience. We took 4 of London Real's most inspiring guests and uncovered how they used their big ideas to stand out from the crowd and gain global recognition. Even the most charismatic body language or captivating stories can't compare to the power of a compelling idea. If you haven't watched video 1, then go back and do it now. It serves as the baseline for everything you'll learn today. In this video, you're getting a never-before-seen look at the exact techniques I used to deliver my TED Talk that was viewed over 275,000 times. This 16-minute talk did more for London Real than the 500 hours of content that I released in the previous years combined. And it turned me into a key person of influence. The opportunities that flowed into my life afterwards were unreal. High-level personalities approached me to interview them on London Real. Big-name entrepreneurs reached out, wanting to collaborate on new business ventures. And tens of thousands of inspired people wrote in saying how I changed their lives. Knowing how to articulate your big idea into compelling speeches that create impact can earn you incredible opportunities. And the biggest secret to unleashing your influence is learning how to speak persuasively while being your authentic self, which is what you're going to learn right now. But it's not as easy as it sounds. If you want to get ahead today, you need to speak with influence while coming from an authentic place that's real to you. Without the right mix, you'll either lack inspiration or come across as unnatural. It's a challenging balancing act that only the world's greatest can achieve. So how do you pull it off? Well, authenticity doesn't magically happen after waking up one day. You can't meditate until your ego melts away, leaving you with nothing but your authentic self. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Authenticity is how London Real attracts a passionate following of people who buy into our mission. It's why Simon Sinek became a global phenomenon when he got on stage and spoke about how great leaders inspire action with over 7 million views. It's how Dorian Yates is watched over 1 million times when he shares the truth about how steroids affect your body. It explains why Elliot Hulse has amassed a loyal following of over 2 million fitness fanatics who strive to be their best every single day. It reveals how Dan Pena has an army of inspired men and women who travel to his private castle in Scotland just for the chance to be in Dan's presence. And it's why Gary Vaynerchuk receives invitations to speak at huge conferences while people fly in from all over the world just to hear him talk. Authenticity paired with incredible speaking skills is what makes these men so inspiring. It's the secret for turning strangers into your most eager fans and customers. Now here's the truth most people will never learn. Being authentic takes practice. Inspiring figures appear authentic on stage because they practice until it looks that way. A mentor of mine once told me something I'll never forget. If you sound rehearsed, then you didn't rehearse enough. Which leads perfectly into the first of 3 methods I used to deliver my TED Talk that can help you give powerful and authentic presentations that lead to better opportunity in your career. This is the key to absolutely crushing it in the boardroom or inspiring thousands from a stage. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. The first point is this: intense preparation is crucial. Everybody saw my TED Talk, but nobody saw the hard work that went into preparing for it. 8 weeks of military-style rehearsing is what I put myself through for this one moment on stage. I probably rehearsed that talk from start to finish over 250 times. I would walk around my neighborhood near Primrose Hill at night after work, repeating it to myself over and over again until it was practically tattooed in my brain. People would see this strange man mumbling to himself in the dark and immediately run the other way. It was crazy, but I knew it would pay huge dividends on the day of the speech. But the number one best thing I did to prepare for my TED Talk was by recording myself on camera and then rewatching it. I set the camera up floor length so I could see my entire body from head to toe in order to record my body language as well as my words and my tonality. Honestly, I hated watching myself. We all do. It was so painful, I didn't want to do it. But I also didn't want to blow this incredible opportunity. So I forced myself to sit through it, watching what I thought was a piece of garbage over and over again. I locked myself in a room and must have done this 30 different times. But doing this revealed every single one of my flaws. There were mistakes in my speech, body language, vocal tonality, and literally everything else that would kill my influence. But each time I recorded myself, I would always improve. I would rewrite my speech, fix something in my delivery, include pauses, add more humor, nail the timing, and I would do this over and over again. This was the most painful, awkward, yet effective method for mastering my influence and presentation. Nobody wants to watch themselves because we are our own harshest critics. And honestly, most people aren't willing to step into that painful place, which is unfortunate because the amount of growth and potential they're missing out on is tremendous. If you can rewatch yourself delivering your presentation over and over again, you'll gain a serious advantage over other speakers who are too afraid to step outside their comfort zone. You will catch your flaws before anyone else does. This gives you time and space to iron them out and really make your presentation perfect before taking it to the stage or to the boardroom. This helps you nail your delivery and give you confidence knowing you deserve to be on that stage. This leads perfectly into point number 2. You must speak slowly. People speak fast when they think what they have to say is not important. How many times have you caught yourself speaking faster, trying not to waste someone else's time? You believe people won't find you interesting and fear being ignored or rejected. And deep down, this can stem from thinking you are not important. So you speak fast to cover it up and hope people don't find you out. Look at some of the greatest orators in history. Martin Luther King and Winston Churchill are great examples. They both spoke slowly and added extended pauses during their delivery. They also inspired the biggest changes this world has ever seen. And even the past president of the United States, Barack Obama, is a master at this. The one person who speaks as slow as he wants is the President of the United States, because he knows you're not going anywhere. And that's the same mindset you need to have. Speaking slow is a sign of high value. It's one of the best ways to subcommunicate that you are a high-value speaker and that what you're about to say is important. This will show your audience that you are confident in the point you are making. This makes your audience hang on your every word, giving you their fullest attention. And lastly, the key to all of this is getting into the right mindset. The mindset for world-class inspirational speakers isn't commonly known. It's not your typical, "I can do it" mantra we've all heard before. It's something much more specific. It only applies for an influential speaker who wants to nail their presentations and inspire the audience to believe in every word they say. And that mindset is this: your audience wants you to win. Your audience wants you to do good. Your audience wants to believe in you. The biggest thing holding most speakers back is believing the audience is out to get them. Too many people are making the mistake of thinking they need something from the audience. You need their acceptance. You need their approval. You need their praise. Because without these things, you're not good enough and can't be happy. This is the exact reason why being your authentic self is so hard. Authenticity isn't about getting anything from the audience. It's about giving. Mediocre speakers focus on themselves. Great speakers focus on the audience. And funny enough, the audience didn't come for you. They came for themselves. They need answers. They need confidence. They need motivation. They need inspiration. They want a voice to tell them what they need to hear. And it's your duty to be the voice they need. When you make it about your own success and seeking approval, you fail in the long run. But when you take yourself out of the equation and make it about their transformation, you win. Now, here's what to do to get into this mindset. Before you give your next presentation, I want you to go around to the entire audience and talk to every single person you can. I did this before my TED Talk. You can do this while everyone's showing up to the venue or during break times. I want you to introduce yourself and then figure out why they're here. The more you hear people speak, the more you start tapping into your own relatable self. You start seeing them as individual people with their own goals and dreams instead of one giant faceless mass. This helps you relate to your audience first. You'll discover what you have to say can truly help them. And when you tell them you're going to speak, they'll light up with enthusiasm and wish you the best. By the time you take the stage, you're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about all the very real people you just met, all the stories you heard, all the different problems they're facing. You'll finally realize your audience is looking for the very thing you've prepared to speak about. And if you've practiced articulating your thoughts with precision while structuring your message to be persuasive, then all you need to focus on is delivering a heartfelt presentation that inspires your audience and creates deep impact. Because in that moment, it's the only thing you care about. Do this before every speech, and you'll never fail to inspire your audience again. Let's do a quick review of what we learned today. First, we discovered the little-known truth about speaking with authenticity. You don't achieve it by doing less. You achieve it by doing more. Then, I revealed 3 powerful methods you should use in your presentations to become a key person of influence and create a deeper impact on your audience. This can open numerous doors in your life, like better promotions, bigger speaking gigs, or a wave of loyal, paying customers for your business. In video 3, we're going all in and covering the 6 main foundations you must master if you want to become an inspirational speaker that creates a real difference in the world. And as a bonus, I'll teach you the #1 principle to effective storytelling that can captivate your audience and make you the most entertaining speaker they've ever heard. This is all based on our new Speak to Inspire program, which is designed to help you speak like the greatest guests on London Real in only 6 weeks. I'll talk about it more in video 3. Before we go today, I want to give you a little challenge. I want you to record a 1-minute head-to-toe video and post it in the Facebook group. But the twist is, I want you to speak slowly. Share something you're passionate about, but do it slowly. I want you to practice speaking with the mindset that what you say matters. Go to comment on 3 other people's videos after you upload yours. I'll be in the group myself, watching your videos and leaving comments on the very best ones. So go post your video now before everybody else gets a chance. If you know anyone who wants to speak with more authenticity, give them a hand by sharing this on Facebook or sending them a link directly. But for now, I want to leave you with this. Think about one inspirational speaker who's had the greatest impact on you. Go back to the time when you first came across this person and heard them speak. Whether it's on stage, in a video, a podcast, or even a one-on-one conversation. Now ask yourself, did this person inspire you because they were famous, rich, or achieved a lot in life? Most likely not. Is it because of something they said? Closer, but not quite there yet. Is it because of their conviction in what they said? Bingo. A big part of an influential speaker is not what you say, but how you say it. You must believe in your message before anyone else can. That's the power of being authentic. Imagine what your life would look like if you spoke from a more real place. How would audiences react differently to you? How would your boss respond to you? How would you feel about yourself? I can assure you more people would start listening and start believing in you, which means more opportunity, more recognition, and more importantly, a deeper purpose in your life. This can all be yours, and I'll tell you how very soon. I'm excited for you and can't wait to see you in the next video.